The one and only.
I'm Dylan. This is Drew. We're going to be chalking it up.
Drew,
NFL
baby.
Week 3 picks.
All right, let's get it
Not
going,
gonna lie,
man.
I kind of took a bye week a little bit. Was traveling. I think I missed all Sunday's games.
You missed
Caught
some
up
good
with
ones,
Monday
man.
Night Football.
You missed some
Got
good
one
ones.
game. It's actually out to dinner Thursday night too, so missed that game as well. Thai food. Have you ever had Thai food?
No, I'm not.
You've never had Thai food?
I'm not a Thai food guy. Where did you go?
I didn't think I was either. First timer.
Were you just sweating and pitting out and making a fool of yourself?
There's an after effect. I won't lie, but
Ooh.
Thai food, it's good. Like I was actually pleasantly surprised. So
I didn't know. You don't like spicy food though, so
I do like spicy food. I just can't handle spicy food, so it's a little bit different.
it makes no sense. That's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So,
But anyway, you're gonna have to take lead here. Like I said, I was traveling, missed all Sunday. Right. I did get to catch college football Saturday and the UFC fights on Saturday.
Okay. But we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about some NFL games, some good ones. Since you took a bye week, I didn't think you're an NFL fan, but whatever.
I had an injury. I was rehabbing.
You're rehabbing
calf strain.
Yeah. That booty for that Thai food, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you saw what happened with 49ers Vikings. You kind of heard about that, right?
I followed along, so I know, kind of have an idea of what happened.
Dude, you missed a good one, man. I mean, I had 49ers winning that thing. No questions asked. I know they lost last year to the Vikings, but 49ers, they lost the Super Bowl. They're on a tear this year. I felt like they dominated week 1 against the Jets. So I thought, week 2, they're going to come in Vikings, no problem, right? But Sam Darnold's not today. Not today. Sam Darnold's not today. Jefferson's nah, I'm going to have a game, even though he got hurt. I mean, that dude was balling, man. 3 receptions for 117 yards and a TD in the first half.
He had that long one, right?
Yeah, that bomb. Sam
Darnold
with the bomb, man.
Well, I was able to make some picks early Sunday morning before I was on the road.
Okay.
And that was in my parlay was 49ers over Vikings. And I was shocked when I saw the score. I was like,
I think
what are we doing?
Even I know a lot of Vikings fans, and even Vikings fans were like, "There's no way we're winning this game," and they were shocked. But now the Viking fans are like, "Oh,
I know
we're gonna win it. We're gonna win the division this year."
Yeah,
I'm
he's already talking Super Bowl. Pretty sure. So.
Yeah, going to the Super Bowl and then have the kicker miss a field goal. So, yeah, that'll probably happen again. Yeah. Let's not.
2-0 Sam Darnold. I think it's too early. It's too early on all these teams. 2-0, 0-2. It really is too early in the season. I did have – I went 1-4 in the NFL. I was 6-2, I think, in college. And I was only able to put in 4 bets for the NFL. 1-4, I had Ravens, Niners, Seahawks, Chargers, just money lines on a parlay.
Yeah. No, we're talking about that. So
we could get into your Ravens. I see your flag up there, but we could get into that.
Yeah.
Or if it's too soon, we can move past it. I don't know.
No. It's all good. Thank you, though, for respecting. No, Raven Nation, I'm just as disappointed as the next person. Everyone going into that game thought that was a lock. We're at home. We just lost a tough game against the Chiefs. We thought we had that. And Gardner Minshew and Devontae Adams and Max Crosby are not today. I mean, we're up by 10 leading to the 4th. Devontae decided to
That's crazy.
You know what? Lamar, coaching, O-line, I'm not happy. I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. I feel like there's a lot more going on in that locker room that's not being shown, because that is a terrible, ugly loss that you should not have had on your record. We are 0-2. What are we doing? wake up, play some football. Hey, Marlon, I love you, man. Get off the pod, get on the field. Like, what are we doing, man? I'm so frustrated.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get to watch the game. I did hear you did talk about like a controversial pass interference.
Yeah, the one with BS, Brandon Stevens on Devontae Adams. It was in the end zone. I think it was third down, and they gave a PI, so, they got to go on the 1 yard line, ball on the 1 yard line. I don't think that was PI. Hey, check the comments. Anybody?
I did watch it because you asked me to, and you're like,
what's your take?
You're unbiased.
Come on, man. This is NFL football.
It is. By rule, it was pass interference, but like I feel like you can call that on every play. You just can't like call that in certain situations. It goes to the Bengals Chiefs pass interference call where everyone's like, okay, yeah, that is pass interference, but
yeah,
no, you know what I mean?
No, I mean,
so I did get to watch a little bit of highlights and stuff like that, which is nice. I caught the Monday game.
But the thing is like we were up by 10 going into the fourth. It shouldn't even came down to that. We should have put that game away. We have Derrick Henry for a reason. We were the number 1 rushing team last year. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we trying to be someone that we're not? Like, quit doing that. Like, you know who you are, be who you are, and let's go on a tear. Like, we got this. Now, if people are freaking out, it is what it is. I got faith still, but that one hurt. That one stung. I got Raider fans giving me all this. I don't care. It is what it is. Cool. We'll bounce back. That's all it is.
And you even traveling with a Ravens flag. In the hotel, we got it on up there.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised I have it with me? I take it wherever I go. It's just like a security blanket.
I would love to say I am surprised, but no, I'm not. That's like, you.
You remember when I watched the game at your house last year, and I had like 10 jerseys put all over your house.
I had to put it on every. You were trying to get me to wear a Ravens jersey.
Yeah.
But
oh god.
Hopefully they bounce back this week. We're actually heading down to Dallas to watch the game.
I'm excited about that. But let's get more into some of these other games that you were on. You missed out because you're on your
still
bye
on my
week.
bet. Let's stick to the bets for a second. I had Jalen Hurts over 1.5 passing touchdowns and Philly to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not solely blaming it on Saquon Barkley, but
you got to catch the ball.
If the dude could reach his arms out, he scores that passing touchdown or the receiving touchdown. If he reaches over the end zone line, he got tackled at the half-yard line or whatever. His knee was down. And then Jalen Hurts with a tush push to steal his But
they should have won that game. It's 3rd and 4th. If Saquon catches that ball, they get the first
3rd and 3. Right off his hands.
Catch that ball.
A little bit longer arms, just reach them out.
Dude, no, there ain't no long arms.
We got the game and Jalen Hurts over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I wonder how much. I'd be curious to know like how much money was bet on Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown. That had to have cost so many people, like whether it was a parlay or just straight up. Like
he did get one. He did get one though.
No, he didn't.
Get one. I swear he got one. I know he did because I thought the one where he reached over the goal line. I swear he got one.
He didn't. He didn't get it because they tackled him down at the his knee was down, and then they did the tush push.
Seriously. Man, I was probably watching. Man, maybe I was on my bye week. I swear Jalen got that. I mean, I swear Saquon got one.
No.
Man, all right. I'm going to take your word
Jalen
for
Hurts, 1 yard run. He got the 2-point. Saquon got the 2-point conversion, if that's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I mean, the Bijan anytime touchdown. Like, I wasn't able to make bets because I was driving and stuff. So it's like I was able to make that 4-leg parlay in the morning, and then, so yeah. I don't even want to talk about fantasy football. My team is just first pick. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
Would you take Christian
McCaffrey? Yeah. It's just like.
God. Are you guys surprised? Though?
I even we were streaming the fantasy draft, and I was like, everyone's like, who are you gonna take? And I was like, so dumb not to take McCaffrey, but like I even said, I was like, he's probably gonna get injured. He just doesn't even show up for week 1. Like I'm like, oh, I got AJ Brown injured. Jake Ferguson.
You're taking a lot.
Jake Ferguson's my tight end. He had like a calf thing, I want to say, and then now Pacheco. It's like,
yeah.
So I'm just, and like everyone's got like a 6. I put my name in the hat to be league commissioner. I was going to take down the 6-person bench to like 3. Like you should not just be able to have all these dudes on your bench that just you never start. And so, but
that's why
shout out Luis for being the world's worst fantasy football commissioner. But
hey, this is why I don't do fantasy. It just disappoints me, just like that. Just like the Ravens disappointed me.
Yeah, and then you got guys going against your teams and stuff like that. I can respect it. I just get dropped into it every year. I'm too competitive.
I can't do it. Me too.
I've won our league once or twice, I think, and like since we did the new league, I think twice in 5 years, maybe. No, I think Luis is twice in 5 years. I think I just won it once, maybe. I don't know. I'm always like top 3 though. Hey, I started out 0-2. Cream always rises to the top.
Hey, that's like the Ravens, man.
We'll see you in the championship.
It's all.
I always seem to start off slow, and I'll put the pieces together and figure it out. But
I know that's a lot of injuries. That's a lot of injuries, man. I don't.
In the first like week, 2 weeks, it's tough to come back from, especially when you got nothing to pick from. Like
that's true.
On the waiver, like it's tough to come back from. But hey, I'll manage. I think I scored like 80 points this week. So and you don't want to drop them. You can't drop them. So I got 4 injured dudes on my bench.
Gosh,
like it's tough. It's tough being the pocket dogs right now, but
hey, it is what it is.
All right, so let's get into the picks for this week.
Let's do it.
First game, Patriots 1-1 at the Jets 1-1. Jets are 6.5 point favorites. The over/under is 38.5.
Okay.
Hey, it took a year, but Aaron Rodgers got his first dub as a Jet. A lot longer than people thought.
He did all right, man. He did all right. He did what he needed to do. I think he looked pretty solid. He's kind of getting back in the groove of things. But, I mean, you got the win. That's all that matters. So, at least he got one on the win.
The Patriots are Patriots. Like, I would pick them to have, like, the worst record in the league this year. And they're, like, actually looking
over the Panthers? Really? Over the Panthers.
True.
Like, come on, man. Like, if anything,
Panthers and Commanders are looking pretty bad, but I don't know. I definitely had the Patriots. They had no weapon. Like, I don't know.
Hey,
at Patriots.
Patriots are competitive, man. Patriots fans should be happy. You got a new coach. You're out of the Bill Belichick era. You got Jared Mayo. He's doing his thing. Like, I mean, you're 1-1. That's good. Like, you can't be mad at that. I just want to get one win this season. That's all I want. I just want one. Like, you gotta just, like, chill out,
man.
To
be where the Patriots are at right now.
And I never thought I would say that at the beginning of the year. I hope I'm with the Patriots. Like, the same against the Patriots after week 3 or whatever. It is what it is.
What do you got in this game? Who do you like?
At home, Jets. I'm going Jets, man. I think Aaron Rodgers kind of on tear that home. I think they may make some home for the home fans. I think New England's going to make it. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people anticipate.
That's what I was thinking too. I like the Jets. They should cover, but I just feel like the safe play is Jets money line over the Patriots this week.
Hey, you're the betting guru. I know you had a rough.
I know. Well, I wasn't able to make all my bets, so I'd like to think that I would have had a lot better record this past weekend. But I mean, I only made 4 bets. One anytime touchdown. Then I had Bijan. I had that parlay that missed because you're Ravens. I won't keep bringing it up. But Niners too, though. You gotta give it to the Niners. And then I had that Jalen Hurts 2 touchdown passes and Eagles to win. So, second game on the slate, Chargers 2-0 at Steelers 2-0.
Okay, let's calm down with the Steelers, man. Okay, they played some not so good teams to start the season off. Let's relax. They played against the Falcons, and then they played against the Broncos. Let's chill out a little bit, okay? Like
that day, it's too. Like I said, it's probably too early to overreact or give praise, but they're 2-0. 2 more wins than your Ravens, so.
Wow, you really like to twist. You like to twist that knife. You know what? It is what it is. I don't even care. Whatever.
No, okay. The Steelers' offense is horrible. What's keeping them in these low-scoring, tight games is their defense. And
their coaching. Hey, John Harbaugh, look at Mike Tomlin. Learn how to close out a game. Like, what are you doing? Gosh.
So I guess his line moved since when we first.
When we first were talking about it.
Yeah, it went from -2 to -1. Over under is 35.5.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Like, come on.
You know it's a defense. Like, I don't know about the chart. Like, what charges?
Okay, I'm gonna give you. I'm
taking under 35.5. Taking it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna switch. Speaking of switching, though, what do you think? Steelers 2-0. Justin Fields. Do you go back to Russ when he's healthy?
I think you ride the gravy train, man. You ride hand. I mean, and then he's doing everything right. I mean, he's keeping you in games, not doing crazy turnovers. I mean, come on, like he's doing what he needs to do. He's just playing within the offense, playing within himself, not trying to make any mistakes. You can't be mad at that. Like I know Russell Wilson probably gives you a better passing game, probably might be a little better flow, but Justin Fields is so dynamic. Like you don't know what you get. Like you could break off for an 80-yard run. Like he can throw sometimes.
But like Russell Wilson did. Like I know Broncos caught a lot of flack last year, but like Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, stat guy in Denver. I feel like they have him. They have him for like if they just ride out Justin Fields. Like I don't like they only have Russ for a year. I'm pretty sure he signed for a year. So it's like I feel like you go to your QB1 and like see what you got.
Yeah.
You know, and then decide from there. You know.
I don't know. I know you. Well, you're a Seahawks guy, so you're gonna have you're kind of a little.
I'm not a Russ guy.
Man, you are a Russ guy. Don't even stop. Just stop. You're a Russ guy. Don't even lie. You got a little soft spot for Russell, which I get it, man. That dude did some great things for you guys in his prime. I think he's still good, solid quarterback. I just think you just keep riding that Justin Fields train just a little bit more, and to see what happens. And then, we'll say if he plays bad in the half, then Russell Wilson comes in. Like no harm, no foul. Who cares? Like it is what it is. Who cares?
Yeah, but like how much like leash does Justin Fields have then?
I think it's a tight leash. I think it's a tight leash. I think if Russell Wilson is healthy and you're out there and you're,
but they're not winning these games on their offense. They're winning these games.
No, they're right on their defense. I know, and that's why I think everyone's so eager to see what Russell Wilson can do now because you got 2 games. I know it's still early, but you kind of seen those 2 games what Justin Fields about. Like you kind of realize that they're going to make some plays when they need to kind of keep you in and keep it close, but the defense is going to close it out for you. Like that's just that's been the Steelers for the past few years. Like they haven't had a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger. So I mean, you got to give them.
So do you like Chargers in this one?
I like Chargers in this one. I really do. I think Chargers are looking good.
I think this is just a game that's ugly, and it's going to be ugly. I'm taking the under. Like I can't bet one way or the other. Not that I think Steelers.
It's a tough one,
It's just one of those games where I'm just like, I think it's going to be like 13-6.
Hey, but shout out J.K. Dobbins. That man has been balling out since he's got there. He's finally healthy.
Ohio State, baby.
Your Ohio State boy, my Raven boy. Like, dude, he's doing the thing. So, I mean, if they can get that running game going the way they've done the past 2 games, I mean, you're going against the Steelers though, so that's a tough one.
That's where
it's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. We'll see. We'll see. I'm actually excited for that game. I think it's going to be.
I'm not going to watch it. I will not watch that game.
Man,
I'll tune in.
You could do red zone or something.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll watch them if they. I don't know if they make it to the red zone or not, but maybe I'll tune into that.
Probably not. Jeez.
All right. Ooh, this might be low key the matchup of the week. Texans 2-0 at Vikings 2-0. Texans are 2.5 point favorites. Over under is 45.5.
Okay.
What do you got?
It's at home for
Vikings coming off that impressive win versus the Niners.
They are. And I think that's where they go to sleep, and the Texans come in and blow them out. I'm sorry, Viking fans. You guys are riding high off these 2-0 win. Impressive win. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. But Texans, that's CJ Stroud. That man is the truth, and he is a baller. And
he's my fantasy quarterback. I got so much Ohio State boy again. I got so much faith. He was like my dark horse for MVP, just with all those weapons they have on offense and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. This is a game I'm probably not going to add to any parlay or anything like that.
You're just going straight
I picked against the Vikings last week. Fool me once. I don't know.
Come on, they did this last year too. They beat this Saints.
I know,
they beat the Niners.
I'm taking Texans minus 2.5. I'm doing it. Okay. Taking them minus 2.5.
I like it. I think Texans
in Minnesota though too.
I know Minnesota's good at home, but I just feel like they're kind of riding that high, and you got to come down eventually. And I think it's going to be ugly when they do come down from that high. And I think the Texans are going to give it to them.
They have to, right? They can't be doing this. They can't be running away.
Hey, make me believe. I mean, let's be honest. If any team deserves to be 3-0, it's the Vikings, man. Like, those guys have been through some heartbreakers. Like, let's be honest. Like, I wouldn't be mad if they did it. I just don't see it. Hey, prove me wrong, mate.
No, against my Texans.
You're not okay. Oh, you jump on the Texans. You're a Texans fan now. I thought you were a Seahawks fan. Now you ride with the Texans. Okay. Hey, why don't you?
I'm a CJ Stroud. I'm a CJ Stroud.
Okay. All right. Well, he was an Ohio State boy, so I get it. Okay.
All right. Jeez. Next game: Eagles 1-1 at the Saints 2-0. Derek Carr has been balling.
That offense, that offensive coordinator, man. They scored like 93 points in like the first two games or something, like a total of 90
something. 88, yeah, 40,
something crazy.
47 and 40 or something like that. Yeah.
Like, it is crazy what they're doing with that offense right now and what Derek Carr is doing. And Kamara, dude, I mean, if it's me, the way they're playing, I think you got to ride with the Saints till they make you not a believer. Because right now they're making people like kind of be like, they're not making them believe it, but they're like, what's going on here in New Orleans? Like, I mean,
so what's the spread on this? Saints 2.5, over under 49.5. I would like to say I have Eagles in a bounce back game here.
Okay. You just can't deny what that offense is cooking right now. That's all
I just feel like can Saints keep this up? I don't know. It's the Saints.
I mean, let's be honest. Saquon catches that ball 9 times out of 10 every time. He catches
You're
it.
You're talking about a 2-0 Eagles team versus 2.
Yeah,
I get it.
But I don't know.
Still, like that spread. If that was any more of a spread, I'd take like Eagles plus 4.5.
Okay, the only reason why I say New Orleans because if you watch that Monday night game, the defense of the Eagles do not look good. Like, you gave up 70 yards for a minute to a Kirk Cousins. Like, what are you doing? Like, he picked you guys apart. And if Derek Carr keeps that offense going like he's going, he's going to pick them apart again.
This is one of those like trap games where everyone wants you to fall in love with the Saints, Derek Carr, Kamara.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, I don't know. I'm taking the over in this game. What is it? Over 49.5. That's a big over, but I just feel like Eagles are going to be bouncing back.
Okay.
They're all going to get it together. Saints If they stay red hot, that should be an easy over. I don't like either team in this, so I'm just going over 49.5 for that game.
All right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll get to my lock of the week. Broncos 0-2 at the Bucks 2-0. Bucks are only 6.5 point favorites over the Broncos. Over under is 39.5. I mean, is there much to say? Baker's my dog. Baker might be up there with CJ as my dog.
I'm a big Baker fan. I always have been, even though he was in our division there for a little bit with the Browns. I don't know, man. I feel like for some in my heart's telling me.
Did you take Broncos?
I just feel this might be a hot take. It's
a very hot take.
I just feel like the Broncos are gonna get it. Bo Nix is gonna get one. Sean Payton's gonna get one, and I think
so. You're going against my lock of the week, and you're just being like, "Oh, the Broncos, they got something in Bo Nix." And
I like Bo Nix. He was good in Oregon, man.
I love him at Oregon.
I mean, the NFL's a different beast. We get that, but I mean,
that's what
come
I'm
on.
Saying. It's just
now I'm probably gonna eat these words, and here comes the comments. They're gonna be like, "Oh, really?
Eat these words.
I'm gonna eat these words," but that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take it.
Just take a Broncos money line, not even the points. All right.
No, straight up.
That is a hot take by Drewski here. That is wild. Going against my lock. That's all right. All right. Next game, we'll see. We'll catch up next week. Next game, Packers 1-1 at Titans 0-2. This might be one of the harder games to pick.
Yeah, I mean, they ran a lot against the Colts last week. They ran down their throats. Like, that was a crazy game.
So I didn't watch any highlights on that
one. Dude, that game was strictly just, my team's better than your team. We're going to run it down your throat. We know our quarterback's hurt. We don't care. Run it down their throat.
That's what I heard. Matt LaFleur had a great game plan.
Dude, holy cow. He just...
And I had Jacobs in my fantasy.
Now. I talked to a Colts fan today, and he's like, man, we had so many defensive players out. That would never happen if they're in. So maybe that had a lot to do with it, which I get. But, man, you got punched in the mouth. You got punched hard. Like, it was a knockout blow. Like, they were just running him down. It was crazy.
Well, and I don't know. This game is tough because Titans could be, like –
Titans had some tough losses. They've had some tough losses this season.
A couple of Will Levis mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, if he can play,
that defense is like underrated good. I feel like.
I mean, if they can keep, if Levis can just no mistakes, clean game, they could. I could see them winning that game. I could. I mean, Packers don't have a quarterback right now, so I mean, it could be. I mean, Malik.
I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game. What's the over/under in that? Over/under is 36.5. Titans are favored by 3. 36 is not a lot of points, though.
It's not.
I'm going Titans money line.
Okay.
Titans straight up. What do you got?
I kind of like the Titans in this one too, to be honest. I mean, I don't like to always agree with you because I think Texas.
I feel like you took the Packers.
I did. I don't know. I like the Titans in this one. I do.
I just feel like they could easily be 2-0, and then we're talking different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know if I love -3.
Yeah. It is.
I like against money line.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're moving on to just everyone's game of the week. Giants 0-2 at Browns 1-1.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a game of the week, huh? That's some hot teams, right?
Browns 6-point favorites. Over under is 38.5.
Come on,
the one bright spot on the Giants. I got Neighbors Had him start. I don't know if I had him start in my fantasy or not. Week 1, I think he scored 2 points or something, so I benched him.
You were insane.
Goes off for like 27 points week 2 on my bench. Not that it would have helped me. my injury riddled team, but hey, could have made it look a little bit better.
Let's be honest. This is at Brown Stadium. They're home. They're winning this game. It's not even close.
But do you like them by 6? Do you like them by a touchdown?
Yes.
Yes.
Giants are terrible.
I think they could keip it within a touchdown though. Like there's a chance.
No, this is my lock. If you're doing lock of the week, this is my lock. Browns.
All right. Browns by a touchdown. You heard it. Drew's locking them. I'm taking Browns money line. I just feel like Giants might make this game closer than it.
Maybe in the first 5 minutes of the quarter when it's 0-0.
All right. We'll see. We'll have a lot to talk about next week.
I might be eating these words, man.
This is actually a game I might tune into here.
Oh, I can't.
Bears 1-1 at Colts 0-2. Colts are slight favorite at 1.5. Over under is 43.5.
Man, this is a tough one, man.
It is. There's a lot of kind of tough matchups to pick here this week. There is every week, but
but this one's a tough one just because everyone, I don't know, man. I just feel the Colts. I don't know. Colts got a lot of injuries right now on defense. They really do. But
they don't matter with that Bears offensive line, though.
True. And then Caleb Williams, he hasn't looked the part. Are we surprised? I'm not.
I was gonna hold my take till
no. We gotta talk about it. He's
5.
He's
I want to see what he could do. The Bears' offensive line is trash.
Ours is worse. We're still competitive in games. So
okay, but he's a rookie.
He was compared to Patrick Mahomes and how they're going to win the division and blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that.
I don't think anyone was talking that they were going to win the division.
100%.
Maybe Bears fans.
I will fight. No, people were talking. He's the real
over
deal.
The Lions, Packers, and the Vikings.
Hey, I agree.
Were talking that they were going to win.
Yes. They said
I don't know who your sources are, who your people.
Hey. I'm never going to reveal my sources. That's just what
okay.
It is what it is.
I don't think anyone was thinking that.
Oh, really? Yes, they were.
But
why would I make that? Why would I make that up? I'm just gonna. I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm not even a Bears fan. I just bring that up.
People were talking. I mean, you could say that and just I got sources. Okay.
I got my sources.
Well, your sources.
I'm gonna find an article. I'm gonna pin it to this. So I can show you that people were saying that. Don't make me look like an idiot. I'm not just making this stuff up. I literally heard that. All right, let's keep going.
So, who do you got in that game?
I'm gonna go Colts.
Colts. I'm going Bears.
Going Bears.
I think Bears get it done.
I mean, you and every other Bears fan.
I love Caleb Williams' zest. He's zesty. I like that about him.
You never said that ever. So you're just making stuff up.
No, they'll get the win on the road.
Next year.
All right, next game. Panthers 0-2 at Raiders 1-1. Raiders are 5.5-point favorites. Over/under is set at 40.5.
All right, since Bryce Young got benched and it's Andy Dalton time, I think the Red Rocket.
Big Red,
I think Red Rocket pulls out a dub. I do, and I'm
shot.
Yes. No, the only reason I'm saying this because I'm a little salty from last week because they should have won, and it did not look that good. And I'm taking the Red Rocket and those Panthers, and everybody's going to be
I think there's a good chance that Panthers might cover 5.5. It's a lot for this game, I feel like. But I just can't. I can't bet anything for the Panthers right now, so I'm taking Raiders money line. I can't.
Okay.
Not until I see something out of you guys. I'm taking Raiders money line.
Hey.
I think it could. There's a good. I want to say good, but there's a higher chance than I would like to think on that game for them to cover that 5.5. So I'm taking Raiders money line on that one. We get into my boys here now. Dolphins 1-1 at Seahawks 2-0.
What's your take? That's your team. You're gonna talk about it. Let's hear it. Those are your birds, man. What you got? The 12.
Come on, 12. What you got? If Tua's in, I don't think we're favored in this game.
Okay.
They got Skylar Thompson in at quarterback.
They did just sign my boy Tyler Huntley though too.
4.5 point favorites. What's the over under in this one? 41.5.
Yep.
We're home. We're home.
Okay.
4.5.
Say it. What do you feel right here? What do you feel in your heart? Come on. Just say it. Just say it.
Seahawks are notorious for playing to the level of their opponent. So that's what's like 4.5. Like if it was 2.5, I'd take Seahawks all day. 4.5.
You guys barely beat the Patriots last week. I'm just putting that out there. So.
And I think we're 6.5 point favorites in that game. I could be wrong on that. I'd have to look. But
3.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We played to the level of our opponent. If that was the Saints, we would have been right there with them.
Okay.
I'm taking them, though. You know what? I'm riding with my boys. -4.5. We'll take it. Dolphins, I feel bad for them. Who knows how Skylar Thompson looks, but...
Is he actually starting this week?
I believe so, yeah.
I saw the
third concussion. Shout out Tua. If you're listening to this, I'm sure you are. Yeah. I had 3 concussions. I retired from football early before I could reach my NFL potential.
Oh, yeah, you have big potential, buddy. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I was right there.
Yeah,
so
those high school mixtapes you always did, those were elite.
There you go. 3 concussions though. That dude. After my 3rd one, I was like, I'm done. I can't. So I don't know.
I've never had one.
He's probably got better treatment than I did back in the day.
He definitely has better treatment.
Yeah, I don't know if they knew how to treat those back in my day, but I'm sure he's got specialists and all that. Hopefully, feel bad for him, man.
He should.
Hopefully, he's able to come back, but if not,
all I gotta say about
hopefully he gets that contract, 200 whatever mil.
All I'm saying is he doesn't deserve that contract. He's had so many concussions in the last few years. He does not deserve that contract. Come on now, you really gonna pay this man? Seriously?
I feel like now is not the time to have that conversation.
Okay.
You don't beat that.
I'm not beating him. I'm just saying. But shout out to the Dolphins though, because they did just sign my boy Tyler Huntley off a practice squad, and that dude can ball. I mean,
okay. So I was gonna. That was kind of brings me to my next question for you. Do they trade for a quarterback? I mean, you got that talent on that offense. Like,
I don't
know if they ride with Skylar, try out Huntley, and Huntley's good. I like.
He did good. I mean, he had a couple mistakes for us a couple years ago in the playoffs when he fumbled it on the 1 yard line. They ran it back, and we were about to beat the Bengals. But hey, that's okay. Oh, it's not funny. It's not funny.
To me, your reaction was funny. The situation was not funny.
But anyways, I mean, if Tyler Huntley can get that job, I think Miami might surprise a lot of people. I mean, not a lot of people know about Tyler Huntley because, you know, he's been a backup for Lamar for so many years since he got in the league. But the dude can ball, man. He can ball. He has potential, and I think he really.
What are you saying here? You taking the Dolphins?
If Tyler Huntley's playing, I would take the Dolphins. I really would. I would take the Dolphins against the 12. Seahawks in the 12, man. I'll take Tyler Huntley. I'll ride with that.
Interesting, because the next game, you know, I was going to be nice to you here.
The game of the
Ravens 0-2. Ravens.
You got something stuck in your throat?
Ravens 0-2. Well, I just didn't know if it was a misread or what.
Oh,
Ravens 0-2 at Cowboys 1-1. Ravens a slight favorite, and the over/under is 48.5.
All right,
Cowboys both coming off losses. Tough loss to the Ravens.
Losses.
Close to the Raiders. Cowboys absolutely blown out by the Saints.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like these are bounce back games for both teams, like offensively.
Yes, I agree with
and
that.
defensively, in the sake of the Cowboys.
Yeah, I truly believe that the Ravens can get it done. The problem is that I'm having right now is that I don't see the Cowboys using 2 games at home. Like they got embarrassed at home, and they got another game at home, back-to-back home games. I don't see them getting embarrassed. If anything, it's going to be it's going to come down to a field.
I guess I didn't really look that close. Like I said, I didn't watch the game, so I didn't really look that close. I didn't know that was a home loss.
That was a home game for Cowboy Nation, and I feel
wow. Put that many points on the road, that just makes me that much more impressed with the Saints, honestly. But
yeah,
we're going to be at this game.
Yeah,
I know you just dogged my Seahawks. You picked against them. I'll be wearing a Ravens shirt with you, right next to you. I didn't want to take a pick in this game, just for you. So I do think both offenses get on track here. I'm taking the over 48.5. I'm not picking.
You're not picking, you're just going to take. Okay.
Take the over 48.5.
Hey, Raven Nation, we know what we have to do. Lamar, you know what we have to do. O-line.
We'll see you there,
Wake
Lamar.
up.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tell
Lamar,
him.
Yeah,
He's
Lamar,
listening.
come on. Lamar, come on. You know what you have to do.
Number one fan here, Lamar.
John. I've been riding with you, both of you, for so long. It's time to get it done. We'll quit playing away. We messed around with the 2-0, 0-2. It's time to get on track. Let's go on a tear here. I'm done messing around. We're quit playing with your food. Just start eating. It's time to eat.
Letter to Baltimore by Drew.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, this is ridiculous. You got me out here crying. I'm a grown man crying. Let's go.
See it in person.
Don't disappoint me. Let's go.
All right. So the next game, Lions. This is another tough one for me to pick. Lions 1-1 at Cardinals 1-1. Lions are 3-point favorites. Over/under is 52.5.
Man, Seahawks. I mean Cardinals. They're balling right now. I know they took that first L against the
Marvin
Bills.
Harrison finally got it going a little bit.
He got it going, and they put on a tear last week. So that offense is putting up points. They're putting over 30 points so far in the first 2 games. So I mean, they can score. Now that defense for those Cardinals is what the problem is. And
Rams are such a surprise. I feel like Cardinals beating them. Like I don't know what that's worth right now. So like that's why this game is tough. And like,
but they beat them pretty handily. That's the problem. The way they did it is what kind of. Now we saying the Cardinals are back. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. I don't know about all that.
Yeah,
but their offense.
That's why this game was tough.
I think Detroit
Lions are coming off to the loss to the Bucks. I'm taking Lions.
I'm too.
Lions -3. 3. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one, man, because you don't know what you're going to get out of the Cardinals. Are they going to go off with?
You don't know what you're going to get out of the Lions either.
Yeah,
I guess. Bucks are good though. I like the Bucks, so
they are. They're solid.
We'll see.
Solid team. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Sticking with the NFC West here. 49ers 1-1 at Rams 0-2. 49ers are 7.5 point favorites. Over/under is 43.5. 49ers. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take them after picking them to the Vikings.
I mean, that was a trap game for the 49ers. I think they bounce back this week, get back on track.
7.5? You over a touchdown?
I think the Rams are going to be a little bit more competitive. I think
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
like,
I could see it being like 24-21. Like
Cooper Kupp and Puka are out, so
49ers, yeah. I have to give it to the 49ers then. I do.
I'm just gonna do Niners money line. I think on that one. I think 7.5 might be too much. I don't know. I could see Niners blowing them out though too.
I think Niners. I didn't know those guys were both out. So I mean, I knew Puga was. I didn't know Cooper was. So
I think he's doubtful. I don't know if he's ruled out yet, but I think he's doubtful.
Okay.
So
well, I mean, if that's the case, I'm taking that.
That line's got to move one way or the other for me to take it. So I'll take 49ers money line on that one. All right, so that moves us into Sunday Night Football. Primetime Kirk Cousins.
Can you do it again?
Chiefs 2-0 at Falcons 1-1. Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites. Over under is 46.5.
Yep.
Chiefs coming off of a last second win over the Bengals.
No,
Kirk,
Kirk. Timeout. You just said the Chiefs and the refs just came out of a nice.
I didn't mention their 12th man.
Yeah, the 12th man, black and white stripes. You got to give it to him, man.
Yeah, I did see there's like some controversy in a pass interference call or something like that. It's like 4th down or something.
Yeah, don't get me started on the Chiefs, man. I ain't about that. Let's just get this quick and over with. I don't want to go into detail about it. I don't care. Cool.
I'm sure our girl will be at the game. I know you're big.
I'm not. We're not going to do it. No. Don't make me say it. And I'm not going to say it. I don't want to talk about it. We already know what it is. You're you. I'm me. And don't say our. I don't know what this hour came into. This ain't like, no, we ain't doing this. I'm not doing this with you. You got your likes. I got my likes. We'll leave it at that. But what you got in this one?
I didn't look to confirm if she's going to be at the game.
Who are you talking about? You keep saying like
you said you didn't want to get into it, so I'm just leaving it at that. Chiefs 3.5. If this game moves to 2.5, I like Chiefs by a field goal. But if it doesn't, Chiefs money line. Primetime Kirk though worries me. That it's kind of like I feel like Chiefs always like fall into one of these like one or two trap games a year where they like lose to the Raiders or something like that or Broncos. But like I really do feel like Chiefs offense, like I don't know. I just feel like they got it. I'm going money line. I don't know if they cover a 4-point spread, but if it moves to 3, I like that.
I mean, Kirk looked good. I think it was kind of riding that high with him, what he did to end that game last night. But
was it what Kirk did, or was it what the Eagles didn't do, though? Because I actually did get to watch that game on Monday. I just feel like, I don't know, Eagles didn't execute anything. I mean, you get the ball back with 0 timeouts and you just play prevent defense. Like, I don't know how that works in your favor, but and then Darius Slay just doesn't
focusing on Kirk and not on Garth.
Just like I don't know. Like I mean, great for the Falcons.
Good solid win.
I don't know that I would put like too much on that. It's nice to see them get a win, but I don't know. I'm not sold on them.
Yeah, I'm not either.
All right, so I got Chiefs money line. Who do you got? Chiefs.
Unfortunately, I got the Chiefs winning this one. That pains me to say, but I think they win this one.
Swifties will love to hear that. Monday night doubleheader. We got Jaguars 0-2 at Bills 2-0. Bills minus 5.5. Over under 45.5. You can't blame the Tua injury on that Bills win last week.
Yeah, they took that. They took that one. That one was already headed in the wrong direction, anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Bills win this one easily. I do.
Like, I think that's small. I figured this line was going to be like 7.5 to make us under. Bills 5.5 all day. I think we both agree on that one.
Yeah. Josh Allen's balling out. The defense, I have some questions with their defense. They haven't played against any really tough opponents yet, so I really want to see who they play. They got a tough opponent. They played against some pretty easy opponents, but I mean, they're 2-0, so I can't.
But are Dolphins easy? I don't know that I'd consider them easy.
I mean, that game, even when he went down, which is terrible. I mean, they're already up. Like that game was already.
No, I know. It was fourth quarter, right? I didn't watch it, but fourth quarter.
I can't remember. I didn't watch all the way either. I mean, it was game was kind of over before it started. It seemed like.
I do believe it was in the fourth quarter. We'll have to get fact checked in the comments, but I do believe that game was like over when that injury happened. I don't know if any more points were scored or not, but. And then Commanders 1-1 at Bengals 0-2.
I feel
Bengals are 7.5 point favorites.
Man.
Over under is 48.5.
This is another tough one, man. I mean the Bengals always play well against the Chiefs. I mean, it came down to one play call. I mean, but
losing to the Patriots is tough. But also Commanders beating the Giants. I don't know.
It's not even more like it's kind of like a
yeah. So I just did because Bengals 7.5 point favorites. I don't know. I'd like to take Commanders plus 7.5 here, but I think the safe money play is Bengals money line.
Yeah, they're
Bengals straight up.
They're at home. I think they're going to be a little pissed off from losing to the Chiefs the way they did. I think they win this game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Washington, Jaden Daniels goes out there and
makes it close. Like I just think they might make it close. Like the Patriots loss. I know people can throw that out the window, but
I mean, but this is what happens to Joe Burrow always time. He always starts out slow and then they get it going. So I mean,
7.5 though. I don't like that spread. Like I have 5.5, 4.5. Maybe I take it, but taking Bengals money line there. I think you and me are both on the same page with that game.
I agree.
And that wraps up our week 3 picks. We'll do some anytime touchdown picks for y'all. Who do you like?
Who do I like?
Give us like 2, 3, 4, whatever you got.
All right, I'm going with my boy Derrick Henry. I mean,
Derrick Henry to score.
Derrick Henry to score. I mean,
I don't hate
he's done
that
in the
pick.
first 2 games. I mean, I think our offense is going to get it together. I think our O-line is going to play a lot better. And then I think Kyle Murray's going to get one. I think he hasn't got one yet. Rushing. I think he gets one. I think he gets one. I mean, he did a lot. He's usually scrambles, and when they get close there, I could see him rushing in for one. And then other one is Jalen Hurts. I mean, that's kind of a lock. The dude.
That's it. Like, dude, last year I was taking Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, like all the time. I'm not sure what that ended up for me last year, but like now that they got Saquon near the goal line, like it's tough to take that Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's almost like a Josh Allen anytime touchdown now. Like, I mean, they had James Cook, but like, it's just tough. Because it's like
I get that. I feel like he's going to be a little. I think
would have hit last week. Saquon
I just feel like he's a little upset with Saquon. He'll never admit that, but I think he's a little salty. I think he's like, I'm gonna do it myself this time. Come this game because they gotta win. So
that's what I think. I think like Eagles just like chalk that up as like a, whatever, they can have one.
Yeah,
like, and that's where I think they can bounce back this week potentially. But my anytime touchdown picks of the week are, who did I take? Jordan Mason, Niners, running back in for Christian McCaffrey.
That's a good take.
I think it's tough because they do all those reverses of Debo and stuff like that.
But Debo's out though. You got to think about that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard a 49ers fan. My source said that.
One of your sources.
One of my many sources said that Debo's out for.
I'm gonna have to get some of these sources. So I got Jordan Mason anytime touchdown for the Niners. Alvin Kamara, I think he's as close to a lock as you can get with an anytime touchdown right now. He's on fire. Same with James Cook for the Bills. Yeah. I'll take him. And then I wasn't sure about adding this one. Who knows if I parlay these or not.
Andy Dalton.
I got Josh Jacobs for the Packers.
That's literally what I wrote down.
I feel like
here.
they're going to stick to their run. I did
too.
So I do think that Josh Jacobs gets in.
I don't think. I mean, he's been balling out. Josh Jacobs his last 2 games. Obviously, everyone's seen it, witnessed it. Happy for the guy. But I mean, I could see him getting a touchdown. But you're going up against the Steelers front that they know what they're expecting. They know that Jim likes to run the ball, as he's shown in the first 2 games. So I think they're going to be game planning for that. But I can still see him getting one. I mean, he might not rush for a lot of yards.
He's got to. They can catch one too. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to make me some money. Got to come back from last week.
But if you want to make some big money, do Andy Dalton.
Plus 1,400. There you go. People do it. I see it all the time. I wonder how many of those Instagram posts are like legit. No, it's 50 cents to win 50 grand. They did 14 people to score a touchdown. I don't know.
The only time
I don't know if that just gets people to bet or I gotta see it. I gotta see it in person for me to believe it. It's gotta be verified.
I'd have to see them doing a viral video of them placing the bet and then them winning it and then them going and getting their money.
Step by step.
That's the only way.
I want to see you placed it. I want to see it. Yeah.
That's the only way. That's the only way I'm believing it, man.
All right. Well, there's our week 3 picks.
Week 3.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you didn't like.
Take a Snapchat of us during the game because I know they're gonna show me.
Oh yeah, we'll be at the game. Yeah. Ravens Cowboys.
Take a picture of us.
We'll be down there, so we'll probably be on the jumbo. Oh.
You want
I was gonna say something weird. We won't do the kiss cam thing. I don't know. Maybe it'll be. I don't know.
It is 2024.
It is. All right. we better get off before we get canceled.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, watching, subscribing, liking. Poke us on Facebook. Want to. Send us. Do they still? I don't got Facebook no more. They might still have pokes on Facebook.
I haven't been poked in a while, but all right.
Add us on Instagram at DXD Sports, and we will see you next week. Peace.